Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot Australian Control. It almost seems like I say this pretty much every day review, apart from day 3 of that first test match. And Australia, once again, just taking the days and crushing almost England spirit. Honestly, it's been pretty difficult to watch, I think, if you're a neutral or an England fan. I'd imagine, especially if you're an England fan as well. Australia just looked too strong. And even with the omission of captain Pat Cummins because of and being in close contact with someone who tested positive, and also no Josh Hazelwood as well, they've still managed to, just dominate, which is crazy to say, but it just is what it is. The batting really is what did it. I mean, you can see they're 473 for 9 declared. They were 221 for 2 at the start of the day's play. With Smith and Labuschagne in, I think they'll be a little bit disappointed. Labuschagne and Smith not to get bigger totals, bigger scores. Sorry, my voice is breaking there. Um, I'm suddenly 15 again. Labuschagne got his 100. He actually got dropped on 102. Not got dropped, sorry. It was caught behind, and then it was a no ball, so he got a retrieval. It was actually from Ollie Robinson as well, but not too much later. He got out LBW. It was a beautiful delivery, to be fair. You could see the England seamers were a bit wary, a bit tired. The pace was down a little bit, but he got one to nip back in off the seam, trap him LBW, beautiful ball. Anderson got Smith with an interesting one kept low. Smith looked good whilst he was in the 93 of 201. Again, he'll be disappointed not to get his century. I think both of them will be disappointed not to have got bigger runs, but Smith wasn't. No, he got to his 50 and then motored to 90. A big six as well into the crowd of Wokes. It was a pull shot actually. Went Mar does love the pull shot, doesn't he? Travis Head batted quite well whilst he was in and carried on that little bit of form, but then missed a full toss from Root, really, where it was just a bizarre delivery. I'm not sure how he missed it, but missed it nonetheless. And then Cam Green got an absolute jaffa, to be fair, from Ben Stokes. I thought it was a delivery of the day. It was a beautiful ball. You could see the seam slightly slanted towards second slip and just hit the deck and then just slight movement off the seam away, clipping the top of our stump and through, around Cam Green's, defensive guard. It was, beautiful delivery. It really was from Ben Stokes. And to be fair, his pace was okay. And it's slightly worrying when you see people like Ollie Robinson, Stuart Broad, Jimmy Anderson, they're bowling and even Wokes at times as well, and their pace is below where Stokes is. Stokes is all rounder. He shouldn't be bowling the quickest out of the pack. I understand he's not going to be bowling as many overs, generally, but yeah, something there. And I think, look, it's understandable they're weary. They didn't have a lot of match practice as well, and then Australia definitely would hammer them into the ground. Honestly, in the first day, and then the second day coming into it, they would have been sore. But there's definitely some things to be sorted out in terms of maintaining pace. Of course, you might lose a couple of yards in the next day, but not as dramatically as someone like Ollie Robinson does. He'll be up at 135 Ks and then he'll come down some deliveries at 115, 117, which is a big difference. Alex Carey looked good, man. He looked really good. 51 of 107, very fluent, got out in a really loose way just too early on the shot and looping up that delivery straight to Anderson at cover. From Anderson straight to Hameed at cover. But it was a really good 50, and I think some promising signs there for Australia. He definitely played his shots, and he looks like we saw it, didn't we, in the World Cup of 2019, that he definitely is a good technical batsman. So if he can play the way that he did today, for however long he plays in Test cricket, I think he will definitely score some hundreds. He looked good. Starc, as always, looking to attack, and a fantastic 39 or 39, a runner ball 39, and not out as well. And then Neser did really well too. He had 35 or 24. At that point, Australia were looking to motor, score runs quickly, and then potentially do which is exactly what they did do, is declare, and that's what they did. They declared on 473. But yeah, really good from Carey, Starc, and Neser, and even Jai Richardson, the 9 off 3, because they just wanted to get runs quickly to give themselves enough time to, set up the game for the win. In terms of the bowling, Anderson, with the pink ball, with the new ball, he's always quite dangerous. But he'll be a little bit disappointed he didn't have a bit more success. Broad, again, bowled quite well, but they managed to play him out for large periods. And you can see that they targeted Wokes in the end, who had a pretty, I think, forgetful day with the ball. Robinson miserly as always and has been, but Stokes as well got attacked. I mean, he got 3 wickets, but he got attacked, as did Root in periods. And they've got something to think about there with the bowling lineup and a bit samey. I said that in the last day review, and seems to be missing Wood, and obviously they're missing Archer because he's got an ongoing injury problem, but a little bit samey, and if you have Archer and Wood both in your team, the only problem then is that you need to find overs from elsewhere because really they should be bowling in short bursts. But on these pitches, right, they'd be effective. They'd be really effective, you'd imagine. And then in terms of the start for England, it was poor. It was really poor. Burns just does not seem comfortable whatsoever in these conditions. The extra bit of bounce just does him. It seems to completely, it puts him in such discomfort, that extra bounce, and Starc got him with, it was a decent delivery, but it was a loose shot from Burns. And then Hameed as well. He'll be really disappointed. It was unlucky. Well, it's unlucky. It was a bit of a loose shot. It was Neese coming in, second ball of his Test career. It's a half volley really on middle stump. Tries to flick it through mid-on and hits it straight to mid-on in the air. So that would... You could see the disappointment on Hameed's face. He got 2 good starts, looked quite good in the first Test match. He'll be disappointed not to have got bigger runs because, again, he's been in pretty good nick, but needs the runs to back it up. And then Milan and Root, you can see they're 1 and 5 not out, so not much to talk about there. And then there was an absolute light show, really. Thunder and lightning, crazy. I've never ever seen that before here in the UK, but it was amazing. Well, amazing in the sense that good that obviously no one got hurt or nothing happened, but it was amazing to see on video that lightning, and rightfully so. They went off the pitch, so. You can see there's Starc, Jai Richardson as well. Look at that quality. I mean, really, really good from Jai Richardson. And Australia will go into day 3 in complete control. Can England bring it back? I don't think so, to be honest with you. I think this Test match is done. And really, this is more and more likely looking like it could be something like 5-0, but let's see. England will be hoping for potentially a little bit of rain. Let's see how it goes. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already, hit the notification bell as well to get later on the videos. Thank you very much.